Sagittarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today we're going to go into the full moon, supermoon, flower moon. Is there enough words for that? Activation. What did this Sagittarius moon bring in for you? We're going to take a look at a little bit more of a condensed version of my typical monthly, mid-monthly tarot spread. And we're looking at this time gap between the full moon in Sagittarius, which was on the 23rd, and the beginning of June. What is being activated within you? What are you shedding? What are you transforming? What are you calling in? All right. This is a very powerful transformative moon in Sagittarius, which means in what areas of your life are you seeking growth and expansion? And in what areas of your life are you releasing and making room for that expansion? All right, let's get started. Thank you for tuning in, for being here with me today. It's a pleasure to read for you all. I'm excited about bringing these messages in. I got guided to actually not do the June readings, which I was going to do today. And Spirit, on my early morning walk, I was watching the interplay of light, and I got so just mesmerized by the beauty that this moon has brought in to the natural world, because the flower moon is it's a time period to recognize the beauty all around us and to turn it up. Right? We have a duty to turn it up as light workers, as spiritual beings. All right. It's a positive time. All right. Let's go into what is this moon activating for you, Sag? And especially for Sagittarius. Let me even talk about that. You particularly are going to feel this. All right. Beautiful time period of growth and expansion for you, Sag. This is the time. Big new things are in the works. A lot happening. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Sagittarius today. Thank you for your guidance, your support, your love, your presence. This is when Spirit takes the wheel. I never know what's going to happen. Ooh, taking a chance. There's something around chance. Number 12 breaks down to 3. Being led and guided by maybe even a deeper sense of self-mastery. Let's get this, because, 3 is the Ascended Masters. They're free. Oh, chance. Maybe this is why I should wear my glasses all the time. I saw chance. It says change. Well, there you go. This is funny, too, because Spirit, I feel like Spirit's here to make our lives a little bit more delightful and lighter. Okay, so I hope I'm making y'all laugh. Okay, here we go. Change. The frequency of change supports our ability. Take a chance on change, Sag. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old. Oh, hallelujah, right? Release the old, Sag, and the birth of the new. Yeah, great change. There's a lot of change happening. Changes. Okay. Let's see what this is. What changes are now. Don't worry. I can read the tarot deck. And maybe you feel like you're taking a chance on a big leap right now in a new direction. Welcoming change. Or maybe not. 2 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. You're protecting your energy right now for some reason, Sag. Protecting your energy. Maybe making some careful tiptoes before you take the big leap. It's like that. What is that? That triple jump? Boom, boom, boom. You're doing the delicate tiptoe dance before you take the jump. All right. We'll do one more pre-shuffle for y'all. Ooh, yeah. Chariot. Ace of Wands. I know it. You got new growth going. I mean, you can see here. Look at the shoots coming off of this wand. That's new growth. You're being inspired. Especially when it comes to your motivation, your willpower, your confidence. So something that is increasing your confidence, and it's allowing you to maybe go towards something that it's feeling good. It's feeling good. I'm feeling a high level of possibility and probability of happiness here. Let's see. No, I said keep going. I was going to pull that one out, Spirit. Ooh. Ace of Swords. Archangel Michael's got you protected right now, especially if you're going through a period of loss. You are guided to go through this because something good is coming out on the other side. You see clearly what you need to release now, okay? There's no confusion, around that. Your opportunity is to be taking in what Spirit has to tell you around everything that you're releasing. This is your divine wisdom. Sometimes it's known as Cupid arrows, so you might have some incoming information, some news, something to get excited about. That's in your opportunity between now and the first little bits and beginnings of June. Okay, we're looking at a time frame of basically, I'm calling the end of May, but what is being activated by this moon? Well, there's some good news coming, and it's going to provide a lot of clarity for you. Ooh, the challenge is, what is this? Okay, what is this? I wanted to say Aries. Why don't I want to say Aries? That was a slip, but it might be relevant for some of you if you're, I don't know what that's about. The devil. Okay. This could be anything in excess. It could be an obsession. It could be fear. We're going to see what this is, because the devil could be all kinds of things. But whatever it is, it's got a grip on you, Sag. Whatever it is. Or maybe it's an external energy. Hidden truth. 7 of Cups, yeah. You're trying to find clarity over which way to go in a situation. Probably whether, is this the right time, right? To make a big change in my life. Trying to go inward for some answers here, I'm sensing, during this time period before June. Let's see what is this clarity that you're finding here? Well, you're clear that you're a little bit disappointed. I think that this is the time period where you really need to be looking at your community and your connections for support, and maybe even bouncing off some of what you're feeling with your friends. All right? You're definitely pausing, moving through some emotions right now. 4 of Cups and the Hanged Man. Trying to gain a different perspective about something that you've been going through quite a challenge, Sag, in something. Let's see. What is this clarity that you're finding because the full moon's bringing clarity for certain. Ooh, yeah. About what you need to walk away from, Sag. Yeah. It's time to come back into balance. Something's been pulling you off kilter. I just got that. Off kilter. It's like the minute you get all like, okay, I'm good, everything's feeling balanced in my life, something just hits you, and it could be a particular person and what they're doing. 10 of Swords is really that time period where you can't really continue much longer. I feel like it's a positive card because it's basically indicating that it's time to drop whatever has been heavy in your life. There's been a little bit of trouble trying to find balance in a situation and really seeing the truth. This is really finding clarity. I mean, the Ace of Swords underneath the 2 of Swords with the 10 of Swords is basically you coming to terms with what has to end in your life so you can come back into balance. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Some of you have a new opportunity coming, but you've been experiencing some recent losses, and it's hard to go through that change. It's like you're going through this transition between releasing what's old and welcoming in the new, and kind of in that position where you're like, do I go back to the old? That doesn't feel good. Do I go to the new? That doesn't feel good. Okay, so that's the Hangman. So be gentle with yourself during this time period, Sag. You're feeling this pressure the most to really expand. So what do we have to do to expand? We have to release whatever is blocking and restricting that. And it could come in the form of a belief, a person, a situation. Ooh, okay. 10 of Cups in your opportunity. That's great. Beautiful. Ooh, 4 of Cups. You know what? You're pulling back from a situation right now because it seems like there's too much that you can't, it's like you can't see the forest for the trees here. This is trying to figure out what's the truth here, especially with the justice. What's the truth? What's fair in this situation? How are you going to, I know what you're telling me here. You want to feel peace and harmony and balance. You're in circumstances right now that all you know is you're being guided to pull your energy back because there's too many unknowns. Your opportunity between now and the first parts of June is to go through this process. It feels like you're cocooning and you don't know quite, like, it's like a butterfly. They don't know what, they're not going to be in that cocoon, pushing around the edges going, am I going to be purple? Am I going to be orange? Am I going to be pink? What kind of kaleidoscope wings am I going to have? No, they're trusting, right? They're incubating, they're healing, and they're releasing. So there's something around you pretty much being guided by this moon, right? That we just had the full moon, to pull your energy back to consider what feels harmonious to you and what doesn't. You're going to be getting some answers around this because of this moon. It's activating. You could be trying to hold on to a connection in your family, in your friendship circle, in a lover, that it almost feels like it's on that brink, and you're trying to like avoid looking at the truth. If you've got someone that isn't serving you, Sag, causing you pain, you're learning the truth. Perhaps that it's time to walk away from someone. Let's see. What's this devil? The challenge. And the challenge could be someone who's gripped by their own behavioral patterns. It could be mental illness. It could be addiction. Someone who's not showing up in healthy ways to bring balance to bring harmony, to bring an overall feeling of peace and tranquility into your life. Yeah, there's instability because of this. Yeah, wow, yeah. I see. You know what? You need to get real with what feels best for you. And I said this to Aries. The biggest indicator of whether you should keep entertaining an energy in your life, whoever it is, especially if it's gotten unhealthy and you can't trust the situation to come back into balance and you're trying to figure out how you really feel, really look at how does this person, all right, ask yourself this because you're contemplating making a big change right now. Does this person make you feel the way you want to feel? Look at the historical data overall. Think about what you want to feel in this friendship, in this family dynamic, in this working relationship, in this lover. Do you feel the way you want to feel? Or are they undermining your ability to really be yourself, to shine bright, to feel expansion, to feel open, right? Because it seems like your opportunity here is you're actually pulling your energy back, and your challenge is to show up authentically and not sacrifice self. But it's almost like the moon is guiding you to go towards peace. And the challenge is you're like, I want peace here, right? With this situation, but deep down it's unstable and you can't trust it. So what do? Well, you have to make a decision. You have options here, especially around what you're committed to long term. All right, what's going to yield to you? The Ten of Pentacles is the end all be all. I got everything I need. I can enjoy the finer things in life. I can go out and I can get that, whatever, whatever it is you consider a luxury. You don't have a lot of worries, in other words, when it comes to your basic needs, emotional and physical. That's what you're after, and you're disappointed. Yeah. Disappointed in a King of Wands. All right. You might have fire placements. Yeah, another Ace of Swords. You know what? The hidden truth is you are going to have clarity during this time period about the patience that you need to have with yourself in order to get honest. You may be talking to friends about plans, about, okay, what do I need to do if I'm going to be exiting from the situation, or what do we need to do if you're pulling away from someone? And if you just need to pause to consider all the things you need to do, if you're really intertwined with someone, or if you just need to bounce off of a dear friend how you feel, it's a matter of letting it out. Because I see that you have a new opportunity coming towards you. I think that the opportunity for you is to no longer be under some sort of illusion. It's like this moon is taking the mask off your eyes and you're like, uh-oh, I didn't really want to see this, but now I can't unsee it. And I call it the proverbial, when you squeeze the toothpaste out of the tube, you can't put it back in. You can't use it. Can't use that much toothpaste. So you're in this situation where it's like you see clearly that it's time to move forward. It's time to make a decision. You've been waiting long enough. Okay, Sag? That's the hidden truth. Honestly, that's what I get off of this. It's like, don't delay the decisions you have to make because it's hard to rip the Band-Aid off. Whatever it is in your life, it feels like it has to do with an unhealthy connection. You're being intuitively led and guided to make this change at this time. All right, let's go into your advice from Spirit to get a little more clarity. Now, this is just I call it like this King and Queen of Wands. It's someone that gets you pretty fired up. You've had a lot of passion for this individual, if it's a romantic connection. If not, it's someone that really inspired you on your path. But there's been a lot of wounding to you personally, having this energy in your life. And I think you're starting to take notice of the toll it's been taking, Sag, on your psyche. And how much you've been waiting for change. And while you wait for change, what happens? You get more wounded. Okay. Does this person make you feel the way you want to feel? Okay, ask yourself that. 10 of Cups. Yeah, you've been very wounded. I think now is the time you need to be self-centered, self-focused. You being at peace in your day-to-day, all right? We have the 10 of Cups. You are heading in the direction of, this is where you're heading, all right? You're taking your wounds. You understand that you're tired, you're fatigued, but I think that you're going to take this, you're going to go through this transition. You've been staying in this in-between place long enough. You have a vision for your future. You need to be having, I've told this to Aries, and this is a big, big message for the full moon. You need to start connecting with your future self. And that future self is a feeling. Think about your future self. What is that future self doing? Where are they living? Who are they associating with? How are they spending their money? How are they feeling from day to day inside? And you need to start connecting with that part of you and actually following that part of you who knows the entire story and can help you. Okay? You're being led and guided out of this. Feels like I'm just going to stay right here because it's comfortable. I'm trying to find, it's like you're getting both. There's such a dichotomy here. There's peace and harmony a lot of the times, but there's also a lot of wounding and pain and toxicity. And when you get into a situation like that, you can go back and forth for months, even years. Meanwhile, does it feel stable? And now you're like, you know what? I don't think the situation's going to change. I need to change. And that's what you need to do. You need to do whatever you need to do to change this, okay? It's time to come out of some sort of illusion. You're going to get clarity. This moon is bringing the truth, and nothing but the truth. Let's get your your magical spirit oracle now. All right, Sag, what is the magical spirit oracle? Now, the mirror. Oh boy. Yeah, this has been a big lesson for you, this individual. 26. And I apologize if you hear a dog. We've got a nuisance of a dog who barks at everything in the neighborhood. I talked to my neighbor about it because I'm new on this street. I moved in a couple months ago, and I'm like, this dog, he's a very protective dog. Let's see if I can get to the right number here. Thank you for your patience, y'all. There we go. The mirror. Oh boy. Let's see. There's the card. Pretty cool, huh? Self-reflection, writer, individuality, big picture. This is the affirmation spell that this moon is bringing. You might want to write this down, okay, Sag? I honor the full book of my life, every chapter that I write. The author, the story, the mirror, seeing our full self, not just parts. It can be so easy to get lost in one chapter or one page of our life, but remember, we've got a whole book going and so many more pages to go. Focusing too much on details can cause us to lose our grasp on where we are. This can cause us great inner turmoil. Zooming in too close to our life can make us feel that we're not doing enough, haven't done enough, are not enough. We feel unworthy or lose sight of our main goal, to find wholeness and fulfillment by living our dharma and unique purpose, to overcome our unique obstacles and receive sacred gifts of transformation at different checkpoints in life. This is a checkpoint, for sure. It doesn't happen at once. We're in this for the long game. Have you forgotten all that you've already been through and overcome just to get to this point? The chapter you are currently in, so much has happened and you have grown so much. You just can't always see it. Don't skip ahead. Enjoy the chapter you are writing now. This card can be a positive omen that something soon will happen to unlock more character development within you. That is, something that leads you to a deeper knowledge of who you are meant to be, Sag. Something that helps to bring you home to who you are. It could be a moment of realization or even simply a personality trait of yours that is alchemizing into something greater. All right, sweethearts. I'm sending so much love. Blessings.